Welcome back to Luke Survives Terraria Part 7. I'm going to spend the beginning of this episode reorganising all the chests in the base. While I'm doing this, I'm also checking to see exactly what I have, just in case I've missed something that I can craft that's going to be beneficial.
2 hours later.
That should about do it. Next I want to set up a semi-graveyard after a summoning weapon from this. I feel like I am getting destroyed currently, so any extra damage I can put out will be really, really helpful. I don't want this to turn into a graveyard, so I'm not going to put too many down. About 3 should do. I think around 5 it turns into a graveyard. I do have other graves over the other side as well. Okay, so this is the item I'm actually after. Agatha's flower. I don't know where a lucky clover is. I'll just store it away for now, till I find out where it is. I spend a lot of time here going through chests and trying to figure out why my craft from chest wasn't working. I think it might have just been a bug. I'm gonna update my base. I am planning on putting another row of chests underneath later on. Now the base looks a little nicer because it all matches. I didn't put any stone blocks under the chests. I want to set up some housing as close to hell as possible, and I'd also like to set up some housing in the jungle this episode as well. Here looks close enough. So I'm going to put the guide down here. I'm not quite sure at this point if this will be a hell pylon or whether it'll be a caverns pylon. At this point, I was looking to see who the guide was happiest with. It turns out in one of the more recent updates that doesn't matter anymore. You can put any two NPCs in a biome together, and you'll still be able to buy the pylon off them. They won't be happy, so they won't sell you any special items they've got, but they will still sell the pylon. I'm gonna kill a few mobs here on the off chance that I can get an item off the demons. I'm going to take this opportunity while I'm on this level to just do a little bit of exploring, see if I can find some more platinum. more NPCs arrive. I'm going to set up another NPC housing here. My plan eventually, once this is set up and I have a pylon here, is to remove the beach pylon to the other side of the world, and then I'll have a pylon close to either side of the world until I get a conch. Blood Moon's rising. This is where having this little pool of lava above my base is the most beneficial, so I can pretty much just AFK here. In pre-hard mode, in hard mode there are mobs that phase through the walls that can get to you, I believe, so I'll have to be a little bit more active, but right now I can just chill here for the full duration of the Blood Moon, gain some money, gain some items. Really don't even need to be moving around, I can just stand still. I did notice here that some of the floating mobs couldn't get up the stairs, so I did go and hammer the stairs into slopes. Just to help with pathing. Piggy bank, always handy to have. This lava pit also works great for goblin invasions. There are mage goblins that teleport inside your base. They're the only ones you have to worry about though. Everything else just walks into the lava and dies. I do have pretty severe ADHD. I get distracted very easily, which I feel like every video so far has been, I'm going to do this, distraction, I'm going to do that, distraction. My plan in this video is to set up a couple of pylons. Here you see I can get the cavern pylon. but I can't afford it currently. I don't think I've ever had this much issue with money in Terraria. Until you get the Goblin Tinker and you start reforging everything, of course. Instead of heading back to the jungle to finish setting up the NPC housing, I decided that I was going to ransack hell again. Get some more items. Steal some more items. Future builds. See if I can find something useful. This is the first time I've used a invisible potion the whole time I've played Terraria. I'm not 100% sure what it is. All I do know is currently I can't see where I'm building. Makes it a little bit awkward. While I'm invisible, I'd make a start on a platform across hell. Trying to figure out where I'm building. Just can't see. Oh, so when you place a platform, it turns you back visible.
It was at this moment
Anyway,
that he knew. He fucked up.
again here, I get distracted thinking about setting up another NPC housing project. I decided that I can't afford to leave the money I just dropped down in hell, so I'm going to go and retrieve it quickly. Best play I've made so far.
Not today.
I decided that that was too pricey. I'll just use a healing potion instead. I think we'll leave that episode there. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Stay safe.